Alright, welcome back. Kult of Athena blade reviews. We've got the Deepeeka bronze hilted Viking sword. So it's the literal translation of the name. So it's a bronze hilted Viking sword. Got a full leather grip on it. Got the shorter Viking handguard. It's a very short handguard as well for this one. Big old pommel on it as you come out. So this one's sharpened. Actually all Deepeeka stuff comes unsharpened. So we put a sharpening surface on this one, that way you can do some cut testing with it, do some specs on it, up close looks in the scabbard, out of the scabbard, and then we'll do some cut testing on the Tommy mats. Let's get to it. Overall length of this blade from the tip of the pommel all the way to the end of the sword is 37 inches, a little bit over 37 inches. Blade length itself, this double-edged Viking blade, is 30 inches all the way from the hilt to the tip of the sword. So we got a pretty big blade, touches the ground all the way from the tip, goes slightly above the head, pretty standard as far as the balance goes, as far as the length goes for this type of sword. The weight is over 3 pounds, so it's kind of a heavy blade. I will say it's more of like a chopping type of feel to it. That's pretty standard for a lot of Viking swords. They're not meant to be thrown around with a lot of like different manipulations, like wrist cuts, like you would see in saber fighting. Steel quality for this Deepeeka bronze hilted Viking sword, EN45 high carbon steel. That's the steel that Deepeeka always uses. So that's just their standard as far as that goes. Comes with a scabbard. We drop the tip in. It actually goes in nice and smooth. And what I do like about these is they don't quote me on this, but they do usually have a nice pull to them, so where they don't fall out. Just still don't hold it upside down. What I'm just saying is it's nice and snug when it actually does go in. So it has a little belt right here. You can loop this around like a sword frog, sword belt. You can attach this below. You can also get little things on a belt that can even match this. We have a lot of little accessories that can match that at Kult of Athena. Go to the accessory sections and the belts. You'll see a lot of like different like Viking style design stuff that you can carry through that. Leather wrap scabbard that matches the leather wrap grip. So as we go all the way down the end, tip of the actual scabbard has a little snake going around it, circles the other way. So just a regular wood cord, leather wrap scabbard. And then the draw is pretty simple, nice and smooth as it comes out. Obviously more of a hacking weapon. If you had a shield out in front, maybe you're coming on the tube, maybe you're coming on the thrust, or you're coming over the top. Either way, it's a pretty simple design as far as that goes. So what I want to do from here is do some looks in the scabbard, out of the scabbard, and then we'll do some cut testing on the Tommies. Let's get to it. From here, let's do some cut testing with the Deepeeka bronze hilted Viking sword on the Tommy mats. Let's see what this can do. We're like almost halfway through on it. Pretty solid. Alright, so thanks for joining me. Bronze hilted Viking sword from Deepeeka. Did some specs on it, some up close looks in the scabbard, on the scabbard, and then some cut testing. Kind of went a little bit more interesting than I thought it would. This is definitely more of a hacking blade than like a clean slashing, at least for the way that I was able to move with it tonight. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll talk to you soon.